Good evening, everyone. My name is Nicole Winkler. I'm the Dean of the Health and Life Sciences Division here at PVCC. And before we begin the ceremony, I'd like to introduce our stage party. Firstly, Dr. Jean Runyon, our college president. Dr. Leonda Keniston, our vice president of Academic Affairs and Workforce Development. Crystal Green, our program director of Pharmacy Technician. Trish Reinold, our program director of Medical Lab Technology. Brianna Shelton, our adjunct and Medical Lab Technology instructor. Carolyn Smith-Lee, adjunct Medical Lab Technology instructor. Ellen Coggins, also adjunct Medical Lab Technology instructor. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the faculty and preceptors who may be here today, who've guided, challenged, and believed in our students, sometimes before they fully believed in themselves. If you are a clinical instructor or teaching faculty member here at PVCC, please stand and be recognized for the role you play and have played in supporting our graduates on the stage today. We'll just give them a silent thank you. And to the families and to the friends in the audience, thank you for being the support system that made this journey possible. Thank you for the important roles that you played as therapists, personal chefs, alarm clocks, occasional tutors, and, of course, the unwavering cheerleaders that you all are through it all. So truly thank you for all you do for our graduates. So at this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Runyon, who will offer our welcoming remarks.
Good evening. Good evening. It is my pleasure to join Dean Winkler and welcome you to the pinning ceremony. This ceremony is rich in tradition and it marks a transition from student to healthcare professional. Again, to the family members and friends gathered here who have supported these graduates, thank you. Your encouragement is the foundation upon which their success is built. And to our remarkable faculty, staff, and healthcare partners, thank you. You played a pivotal role in preparing these students we recognize today for the important roles in the healthcare profession. And to our graduates, today's about you. You are the unseen yet essential heartbeat of the healthcare team, whether behind the microscope or in the pharmacy. Your work provides the critical information that guides diagnosis, shapes treatments, supports healing, and ultimately improves outcomes for countless patients. Behind every test you perform and every prescription you prepare and every detail you verify, there is a patient who is placing their trust in your precision, your integrity, and your unwavering commitment to care. Maya Angelou said, "They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel." As medical laboratory technicians and pharmacy technicians, your work may not always place you at a patient's bedside, but make no mistake, your role is pivotal. Patients may never meet you, but they will feel the impact of your work. They will feel it in the confidence of their treatment, in the effectiveness of their medications, and in the professionalism that surrounds their care. Your dedication, your attention to detail, and your quiet excellence will be remembered. The future of patient care is brighter because of you. On behalf of all of us at Piedmont, Virginia Community College, congratulations.
And at this moment, I would like to welcome to our stage Lee Keniston, who is our Vice President of Academic Affairs and Workforce Development, who will offer congratulatory remarks to our students.
Good evening, everyone. It is truly an honor to be here today to celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of the Medical Laboratory Technology and Pharmacy Technician class of 2025. To our graduates, to your families, your instructors, and everyone who stood by you, congratulations for a job well done. Now, I know this journey hasn't always been easy. There were long hours, late night study sessions, and moments when you have doubted yourselves. But you stayed focused, you showed up, and today you're not just receiving a pen, you're stepping into professions built on knowledge, trust, and compassion. Whether you're analyzing blood samples in a lab or verifying dosages behind the pharmacy counter, your work is essential. You are the people patients may never meet, but who play a vital role in their healing. You ensure care is accurate, that treatment is possible, that lives are protected quietly, carefully, consistently. There's a quote, we love quotes around here. There's a quote I want to share with you, one that ties both of your fields together. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, said, "Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity, a service to humanity." That's what you've shown us, not just a love of science or precision, but a deep love of people, even the ones you'll never see. This pin you received today is not just a token, it's a pledge. A promise to uphold the highest standards, to serve with integrity and heart, to be the steady hands behind every safe prescription and every accurate diagnosis. Class of 25, we are proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see the good you will do, one test, one prescription, one patient at a time. Congratulations.
Before I give my congratulatory remarks, I just want to say a big thank you to our community partners, that's Sentara Martha Jefferson and the UVA medical labs. Without their support, and I mean unwavering support, we would never be able to offer such a program as medical laboratory technology. Students, as we gather here today, I can't help but think about the different paths each of you has taken to get to this moment. This is no surprise when you have a class of various ages and nationalities, but what is remarkable is your perseverance and determination. For any person, a health career program is normally challenging, and we often teach more than you need to know to perform your job duties, much of that determined by certification expectations. And yet here you are, surviving all life has thrown at you thus far, meeting it head on with grace and humility, and succeeding in your quest for an MLT degree. Thank you for trusting me, the adjunct instructors, PVCC, and our clinical partners in helping you get there. And as I congratulate you on your success, we know that the next part of your journey is just about to start, one that you're prepared for, but will test you in a different way. When I graduated from college, I thought I knew so much. Even though I was technically prepared, there was so much more to be learned in that first year. Because knowing something and put it into practice are obviously related, but they feel very different. There will be challenges, probably some mistakes made. It happens to all of us. And when it does happen, just take a breath. You are where you should be. Learn from those mistakes, lean on and learn from your colleagues, and never stop pursuing knowledge and excellence. Being a medical laboratory scientist has been an extremely rewarding experience for me, and I hope it brings you as much joy and satisfaction when you use your knowledge and skills to provide patients with the very best care every day. You are forevermore a part of an incredible laboratory family, and we welcome you with open arms.
Congratulations. It's been my honor and privilege to have been a hematology classroom and lab instructor, as well as coordinator at the UVA Health Clinical Rotations for the second cohort in the Medical Laboratory Technology program. I deeply appreciate the support of PVCC and UVA Health in allowing these students' dreams to become a reality. I want to honor and show my gratitude to the program director, Patricia Reinhold, and adjunct professors Carolyn Smith-Lee and Ellen Coggins. Without their dedication, expertise, and passion for the profession, we would not be here today celebrating the graduates. To the graduating students, YZ, Bushiri, and Jessica, each of you have given your dedication through the past several years to reach the point of graduation as a medical laboratory technologist. I've been witness to triumphs, struggles, light bulb moments, doubts, perseverance, and now the completion of the MLT program, or rather, a new beginning. Your experience and education is just the beginning of your journey, and you have infinite potential as you move forward. Never forget why you're in healthcare. It's about the patients. We choose to serve and be of service as healthcare workers. Treat every sample as precious and as it is part of someone's healing journey. You're now medical laboratory professionals. Wear it with pride.
Well, you made it. Today is your day to cherish the fruits of your hard work. I wish you nothing but success in all that you do. You've reached a pivotal milestone, whether you know it or not. I remember your timid smiles and your cautious demeanor on that first day. But today, here we are. There you sit with your bold and confident smile, because today you are a clinical laboratory scientist. Bushiri, YZ, Jessica. Whether it's in healthcare, dream your dreams. Embark on who you are. Embrace it with passion. And keep reaching for the stars. Shine on. As I always told you after every lab, you got this. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ellie Coggins. I need to introduce myself to the students today because I didn't have the opportunity or the honor of teaching in their cohort, but I am happy to be here to honor them today. You're about to enter your professional career, and before you know it, your fear of being left alone in the lab to do your own work and make your own decisions will fade somewhat. You will gain confidence in yourself and in your abilities. As that happens, you need to take steps to prevent detachment, to keep yourself refreshed, and to keep you connected to the patient and what brought you to the profession in the first place. Let me tell you what helps keep me connected to the patient after 20 plus years working in this profession. Looking into a microscope has always been one of my favorite parts of working in the laboratory. From studying cell morphology and hematology to identifying protozoa and other parasites, I love the hidden world that can be discovered looking in those two lenses. I love that every slide is different, but once you know what you're looking for, the smear review becomes something like a hidden objects puzzle or Where's Waldo. The other thing that I love about looking at a microscope is so basic, so fundamental, that it doesn't seem to be worth mentioning. But in my opinion, it's not only worth mentioning, it's worth using as sort of a guiding principle. What I love is that we all basically look the same under the microscope. In a normal blood smear, you can't tell someone's age, race, sexual orientation, political or religious beliefs, or any other potentially divisive or segregating quality. All normal red blood cells look alike, platelets, white cells, etc. It's such a simple thing. We're human, and so therefore our blood looks the same. We're human, and so therefore we are all more the same than different at the most primal level. This isn't a new concept, but the blood metaphor, being the kooky laboratory scientist that I am, has been a helpful thought that crosses my mind when I'm struggling to find common ground with someone, or when I'm feeling nervous or intimidated, or when I'm feeling overwhelmed by the hostility that can exist in the world today. Your blood looks like my blood, so we are the same. My hope is that this simple thought can stick with you as you review blood smears throughout your career.
that yes, there is a person behind every lab sample, and that person may look or act nothing like you, but it's actually the same as you on a cellular level. And they are depending on you and your skill and your compassion. Go out there and serve them well. Be proud of the work you've chosen and be proud of yourselves. Congratulations. So back in the spring, the college always has an award ceremony, academic and leadership awards, and every department or program and department has to nominate someone. And there are plenty of candidates out there, and sometimes it's hard to choose. But I wanted to sort of recap the nominee for MLT this year, and it was Yenzo. And I want to read what we read at that ceremony. So despite working full-time as a phlebotomist, YZ, as we so affectionately call her, I'm not really sure. Yen, it's kind of easier to say than YZ, but anyway, we call her YZ, has managed to obtain an overall GPA of 3.9 and 4.0 in medical laboratory technology. And while this would be a feat for anyone, English is very challenging for YZ. She speaks English well, but she says reading and understanding it are another story. And she spends quite a bit of time translating objectives, lectures, notes, etc., into Chinese to be sure she understands the material, and then any work submitted, she would have to translate back to English. Hopefully one day soon, she will feel this is no longer necessary, but YZ aspires to work in a biotherapy lab, such as stem cell transplant, upon graduation. Her dedication and determination to her goals is remarkable and will ensure her future success. And we also had 2 other scholarship opportunities. One was the tuition scholarship from the Commonwealth Transfusion Foundation. They are based here in Virginia. And the second one was the work grant scholarship given from UVA Medical Laboratories. And for both of these scholarships, every student that applied was awarded a scholarship, and the recipients were Bushiri Salamu and Yenzo. And with that, I want to invite Bushiri to come. He is our student speaker, and then we will start the pinning.
Good evening, distinguished PVCC faculty, family, friend, and fellow graduates. My name is Bushiri, though some of my friends call me Bush, like the former president. It is funny because I also lived in the bush for 4 years while I was in a refugee camp. I am originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo in Central Africa. And as of today, I have lived in the United States for 12 years, 9 months, 24 days, 22 hours, 15 minutes, and give or take a few seconds. Thank you so much. It is an incredible honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this important milestone in our lives. I'm overjoyed to be receiving my associate in medical laboratory science. The story I want to share with you today is just one of the many refugee stories. And I know that many others have stories even more incredible than mine. I was born and raised in the Democratic Republic of Congo. My father was a physician, and my mother was a teacher with a degree in chemistry. When I was younger, I dreamed of becoming a doctor. But at the age of 17, while I was still in high school, I lost both of my parents and some of my siblings during the Civil War. I was tortured, and that trauma left me with a speech dysphasia. My surviving brother, sister, and I managed to escape and found a refugee in a camp, where I began to lose hope. Then miracles happened. After 4 years, we were selected in resettlement in the United States. When I came here, I didn't speak a word of English. But after a few months of settling into the Charlottesville community, I began taking English classes. It was through those classes I learned the language. As you can tell, I'm still learning, and my GED diploma became a CNA, got a phlebotomy certification, and now I stand here proud to receive my Associate of Applied Science degree. Thank you. So I want to begin by thanking God, my siblings who supported me every step of the way, and my friend George is here somewhere in the audience. Thank you, my friend, who helped me learn English and guided me through the GED processes. George has been an incredible friend since 2016. If I have a question or need advice, he is always there for me, whether it is early in the morning or late at night. I know I shouldn't be emailing him at those times, but what are friends for? I also like to thank my friend David, the Thomas Jefferson Adult and Career Education, the literacy volunteers of Charlottesville and Albemarle, and the PVCC Math Center for their invaluable support. I'm grateful to my colleague classmate Wazi and Jesse. I feel lucky to have been a part of such an amazing class. There were only 3 of us, but we were proud, supportive, and believed in one another. For me, this journey was not easy, especially when it came to school project. College involved a lot of writing and computer work. And where I came from, computers were not that available. I could write ideas on paper easily, but when it came to typing, oh Lord, I have to search for every letter, A, B, and even enter. Sometimes I nearly fell asleep for looking the keys. It was a slow process, but I keep going. I am deeply grateful to my instructors and professors, Ms. Tricia Reynolds, Ms. Brianna Shelton, Ms. Carolina Smith-Lee, Dr. Taddy Platt, Dr. Taddy Park, and many others. A special thank you to Ms. Tricia Reynolds, my phlebotomy instructor in spring of 2021. Later, she became the Medical Laboratory Technology Program Director and gave presentation to UVA health workers during Lab Week of 2023. That time, I was working at UVA, and I'm still there until today, and studying pre-nursing classes here. I attended her session, and she told me that she believed I could become a great medical laboratory technologist. I'm not sure if she remembers saying that, but I do. Her words inspire me. They changed my life. I switched from nursing to medical laboratory technology, and I have loved every moment of it. Thank you, Tricia. Finally, I want to thank the PVCC Scholarship Foundation for supporting me through my last semester. I am forever grateful to everyone who turned my journey from a refugee camp to life promising in medical laboratory science. I also want to thank all my friends, co-workers, colleagues, and the UVA phlebotomy leadership for their support and for being here in celebrating these special days with us. Thank you everyone for being here in celebrating this day with us. Thank you.
And Bushiri read his own dedication. Congratulations. Next, we have YZ. Today, we honor every early morning, late night study session, and moment of doubt that led us here. Stronger, wiser, and ready. To our instructors, families, classmates, and clinical partners, thank you for the support, guidance, and shared determination that shaped our journey. As the PVCC MLT class of 2025, we step forward with pride, knowing we are the quiet strength behind every diagnosis. Jessica Suttles. I wouldn't have been able to do this without the support of my amazing parents, kind friends, and the wonderfully understanding professors I've had along the way. Thank all of you so much for being there for me in the thick and thin.
Okay, so I invite everyone, if you turn on the back of your program, you will see the MLT pledge. And so I invite all laboratorians to recite this with me, if you will. As a medical laboratory professional, I pledge to uphold my duty to patients, the profession, and society by placing patients' welfare above my own needs and desires, ensuring that each patient receives care that is safe, effective, efficient, timely, equitable, and patient-centered, maintaining the dignity and respect of my profession, promoting the advancement of my profession, ensuring collegial relationships within the clinical laboratory and with other patient care providers, improving access to laboratory services, promoting equitable distribution of healthcare resources, complying with laws and regulations, and protecting patients from others' incompetent or illegal practice, and changing conditions where necessary to advance the best interests of patients.
Thank you, and congratulations again, graduates of the Medical Lab Technology Program. Well deserved. I can't wait to, I won't get to see you out there because you'll be behind the scenes, but I will be cheering you on. So now we would like to welcome to the stage our program director of the Pharmacy Technician Program, Ms. Crystal Green.
Good evening, everyone. Family, friends, guests, and of course, the graduates of 2025. As I was sitting there, I just realized that you all are my 10th graduating class. We started the program here at PVCC in 2015, so very special moment. I am Crystal Green, the program director of the Pharmacy Technician Program. It is truly an honor and a privilege to stand before you today. As the program director, I can say with great pride that guiding, teaching, and mentoring the future of our healthcare system has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my career. From the very first day of class, I remind our students of just how vital their role is, not just in the pharmacy, but in the lives of every patient they will serve. You are often the first face that someone sees when they step up to the pharmacy counter. You are the bridge between the prescription and the patient's peace of mind. That's no small thing. This journey has not been easy. Over the course of the semester, these students have worn many hats. They log into Canvas late at night to complete assignments. They drove to campus for labs, reported to clinical sites, cared for their families, worked jobs, and still found the strength to prepare for a national certification exam. That takes dedication, that takes sacrifice, and it takes heart. Each of you sitting here today has faced your own set of challenges. Some were small, others may have felt overwhelmed, but no matter the size of the obstacle, you did not stop. You showed up, and today you are here, stronger, wiser, and ready to walk into your new career with confidence. As you receive your certificates and your pens today, I hope you take a moment to truly be present. Take a breath. Look around. You earned this. Every quiz, every lab, every late night, every ounce of effort, it all led to this moment. Let this certificate be more than just a piece of paper. Let it be a symbol, a reminder that you are capable of doing anything you set your mind and heart to. You've proven that already. To our graduates, I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. On that first day, I told you that you would never be on this journey alone, and we made it here together to the finish line. So congratulations, you did it. I'm so incredibly proud, even though some of you finished in March and some just in August. Whenever you continue your education, it's always victory at the end. But remember that you have a vital role in patient-centered care. Congratulations, and I'm proud of you all. Thank you. So we also had a student leader for the pharmacy technician program, and just want to recognize her. She is Miss Dina Beasley. You want to raise your hand so everyone can see you? She doesn't like to be in the spotlight. All right. So with that, I will bring the one that doesn't like to be in the spotlight, Miss Beasley, as our student speaker for the pharmacy technician program.
Good evening, everyone. She's right, I really do not like to be in the spotlight. Today I feel a sense of pride, relief, and excitement. Pride in the hard work we all put in to get to this point. Relief that we made it through hours of studying, exams, and hands-on training. And excitement for the future we're stepping into. Becoming a pharmacy technician isn't just about counting pills and learning medications. We are the ones behind the scenes making sure prescriptions are filled safely, patients are informed, and the system runs smoothly. That role is more important now, more than ever. We've learned responsibility, teamwork, and most importantly, compassion, which is what the world needs most. So to Professor Green, thank you for your guidance, your patience, and your passion to see us succeed. And to our families and friends, thank you for your support and encouragement. We couldn't have done it without you. And finally, to my fellow techs, this was no easy task. So carry your title with pride. I know I will. Thank you.
All right, so it's time for the pinning. Yes.
Okay. First, we would like to congratulate Dina Beasley. My mother, whom I've never seen prouder of me, and my children, Naziah and Junie, my strength to keep going. Finally, my partner, Troy, who has been my motivation. Frances Humes. I proudly dedicate this accomplishment to myself. Balancing a full-time job while pursuing my studies was far from easy, but I remained committed through every challenge. Today, I celebrate the reward of that dedication. And Jennifer Scott. I dedicate this milestone to my incredible family, whose love and support carried me every step of the way, to my children who inspire me to keep growing, learning, and showing up with purpose, and to my husband, Randy. Thank you for being my biggest cheerleader and my steady hand through long study nights and early mornings. Becca von Nostrand. I would like to thank my family and friends for their unwavering support and motivation throughout my pharmacy career. Your encouragement and belief in me have made all the difference, and I am grateful for the journey. It has been an honor and a pleasure working in the pharmacy, and I could not have done it without you. Kendrick Zhao. So as we bring tonight's ceremony to a close, I want to reflect on what we're truly celebrating. This pinning is more than a tradition. It's a symbol of transformation. Tonight we honor the remarkable journey that each of you has taken to become a trusted professional in healthcare. To our pharmacy technician and medical lab technology graduates, you have earned your place in a field where excellence matters, where details save lives, and where quiet precision makes all the difference. Whether you'll be behind the counter verifying dosages or behind the microscope identifying pathogens, you are stepping into roles that are essential, respected, and deeply impactful. Your discipline requires you to be calm under pressure, focused on results, and carrying the team when needed. If you ever need a reminder of what you're capable of, take it from Loki, the god of mischief, brother of Thor, and arguably the most compelling villain in the Marvel Universe and my personal favorite. I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose. Yes, it's a dramatic line, but it's also a fitting metaphor, because like Loki, you now carry a purpose that is complex and meaningful and powerful. The choices you make, every calculation, every correction, every moment of care will have real consequences. Your training, integrity, and steady hands are no small thing. They lead to real impact and real lives changed for the better. To the family, friends, and faculty, thank you. Your support helped build the foundation that led to tonight. And graduates, your pin is not just a mark of completion, it's a commitment to purpose, to care, and to excellence. So congratulations, class of 2025. Go forward with confidence, and may your path be as steady as your pipetting hand. Thank you. Thank you all for being here, and we'd like to invite you to a small reception now after the ceremony. So if you go back up the stairs and you go around the corner and look at the beautiful art display, you're going to find a reception here in the back. And we would love to celebrate with you.